Hey guys. I hope you are wired to fire and ready to roll. This is K-Mander back at you, and I'm trying a game that I have not played before. I'm going to go check out Firewatch, and we'll see how this goes. I'll probably cut out some of the dead parts, but basically I'm just like starting from the very beginning. I just hit start new game. I've never played this game before, so... Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia? Oh, I have to click that. Oh, she's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby Colorado University. Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Sure. So what's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Eventually, biology... or evolutionary biology. She says, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. She says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Use RT to use objects. Right trigger. What do I have to do? Oh, sweet. I'm guessing I'm going to the truck, but let's see what I can look around at. Is it? Oh, I can't open that gate. I wonder. Get in. Truck door. This is a small truck. It kind of reminds me of my Ford Ranger. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. That's great. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Pick up the beagle and she names it Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled in one. You talk out on the deck. It's summer 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some... I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, laying in bed on a Sunday morning. Oh, what is this? Thoroughfare Trailhead. Gives a map of Two Forks. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughbred. Yeah, I can't read that very well. No fireworks. Okay, let's go this way. Ah, that's how I sprint. Oh, everything went dark. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. You get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants. Oh, 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. That looks really like... That sky looks really red. I've probably gotten lost by now. Two Forks. 8 more miles still. Jump! Oh, I guess I just climbed. That sun looks bright. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. May, me, moo, fuck, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking. When she is stressed, you confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have children get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Neither one of those are a very good option. Like, Colorado's nice, but it's not that nice. I don't know. We'll go with you agree if she commutes. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Ooh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine. Try to forget about it. You say you guys should maybe talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh, that's terrible. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. I keep forgetting to read years. Sorry. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. She has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh, that sucks. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children like little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. Wow, that's a long commute. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits with Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care at home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. This is kind of a weird game. I've never played this before. Can't say I've seen someone else. Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Look directly down. Oh my god! Is that an elk? It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you get put... You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blew a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I'm guessing this is the Firewatch job. That would make sense. Enter the lookout tower. I used to listen to a podcast that was about a fire lookout. I want to walk around the outside first. I just want to look around. God, I walk really slow up here. I can't fall through the railing. I want to fall through the railing. I want to see what happens. Turn on the power. I'm guessing that's... Aha.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Radio? Pick up.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hold LT to activate the radio. Hello? 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 Oh. That's how it... Okay. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
you take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead. You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh,
I'm sorry.
fine.
Didn't mean to.
But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. Let's see. I don't know anything about you. But 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1. And with that being said, guys, it seems like a really good place to cut it for part 1. If you guys want to see part 2, subscribe and click that bell icon so you know when I upload. But I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, please like the video. And as always, you're amazing. This was KOD to the Y, signing out.